In the news tonight, teachers to go on strike from Monday for 10 days.
We are proceeding with our strike action, and we do not see in any way that it is an illegal, going to be an illegal activity.
And Guyana among several countries with a score of 40 in the Transparency International 2023 Corruption Perception Index. President of the Guyana Teachers Union, Mark Light, has brushed aside claims by the Labour Minister Joseph Hamilton that teachers' strike action slated for Monday will be legal.
That we would have written concerning conciliation, we would have written concerning arbitration, and in our last correspondence to the Chief Labour Officer, under whom that Labour Officer operates under the Minister of Labour, and he refused to respond to us with regards to the call for arbitration. And this is mainly because there has been no collective bargaining. So to say in January 2024 that the call is illegal and illegitimate is quite shocking coming from the minister, because correspondences have been sent to his office. We have followed all the protocols as it relates to the MOU between the Ministry of Education and the Guyana Teachers Union with regards to how do we settle labor disputes, and we have followed all of that. Hence, we are proceeding with our strike action, and we do not see in any way that it is an illegal, going to be an illegal activity.
Teachers across the country are expected to go on strike from Monday, February 5th, and that action will last for 10 days. Speaking with this newscast, Union President Mark Light said this was the last resort for teachers and their union after many failed attempts. He said the union's position comes against the backdrop that there have been no definitive talks about the proposals submitted by the union since 2020.
The last time we had a strike in Guyana by the Guyana Teachers Union, that was in 2018. And that's after we would have exhausted a lot of time with regards to a task force, months and years of talking and having not seen any output. We have extended the same sort of patience with this government. It has been over 3 years that we've been trying to talk, trying to coax government into arriving at a position where they can engage the union through the collective bargaining process. All of those attempts have failed. Hence, this is our last resort. We know that there are some persons who are going to come out and say, oh, the teachers are unconscionable, oh, the teachers have forsaken the children. The children are always our first priority, but teachers also have needs, and we do not believe that government has been acting favorably with the educators of this country, who continue to put us on the map in the Caribbean and around the world through our performances. So I believe that we have extended and shown enough patience over the years, and the time has come that we have to show in a very practical way in how we feel about all these impositions every year with salary increases. And our main concern here is about salary increases, and that which the union plays a part in coming up with what is something that will be favorable in the eyes of our teachers at all levels and throughout the country.
Like calls on teachers to support this action.
Because our teachers have been behind us to say, look, this has been very disrespectful. Let us take some definitive action. So this is a call coming from the rank and file member in every classroom, in every school. And it's now that we are actually initiating the call. I would say to all members of the teaching fraternity and the education sector who are affected through the low salary and high cost of living, that you need to support this action. It seems to be the only way that governments in Guyana will address our needs in a very favorable way. So I would say to all teachers, recognize that this is not about politics. This is not about race. This is not about religion. This is about bread and butter. This is where our teachers are saying we are dissatisfied with remuneration, and I call upon all teachers, irrespective of your race, color, religion, and political affiliation, to support the action. because at the end of the day, we will all benefit from the outcome.
According to Light, the union will issue documents to inform teachers specifically as to where and how the strike unfolds. He said too that the union's continued engagement with the Ministry of Education dealing with policies and circular matters will continue.
Drink and taste, you will never decline. Extra lemon and lime, it's the two combined. It's one of a kind. Extra lemon and lime, extra lemon and lime. Taste the citrus in every sip.
I'm Anshul. I'm the manager over here at Brooklyn Institute of Vocational Training. We provide home health aid training here. For that, we have flexible classes, which includes morning, evening, and the weekend class. You can choose any class, whichever is convenient for you. Also, this career is now at the peak. This career pay rate increases from 1909 till up to 2109 now. I speak different languages, which includes Hindi, Punjabi, Urdu, Bangla, and our certificate is recognized all over the New York because we are licensed from Board of Education. Once you graduated from our school, you can work with any agency anywhere in New York. Our address is 110-05 Liberty Avenue, Queens. Guys, I know the name is Brooklyn Institute, but we are located in Queens. I repeat the address, 110-05 Liberty Avenue, Queens. 11419 is our zip code, and my number is 929-386-0092. If you have any questions, you can always call me, and I will be happy to answer all your questions. Don't forget to check our website, www.mybrooklyn.institute.com. Come join our school and get home health aid certificate, as we like to believe changing lives one student at a time.
Transparency International has released its 2023 Corruption Perception Index, and Guyana is listed among the countries perceived as more corrupt with a score of 40, which it maintained from 2022. Guyana shares the number 40 score with 5 other countries, neighboring Suriname, Colombia, Cote d'Ivoire, Tanzania, and Tunisia. According to the report, 66% or 2/3 of the countries in the region of the Americas have a score of 50 out of 100 on the index, is an indication of the considerable challenges in the fight against corruption. Further, the lack of independence of the judiciary in the region is one of the main problems, as it undermines the rule of law and promotes impunity for the powerful and criminals to the detriment of the people and the common good. The report says in Latin America and the Caribbean, opacity and undue influence render many justice systems across the region incapable of applying the law effectively in an impartial manner or exercising their function as a check on other branches of government, which is fundamental for all well-functioning democracies. Additionally, the sense of impunity and inability of prosecutors and judges to proceed impartially and guarantee fair trials and equality before the law significantly impacts public trust in the judiciary. This Transparency International discourages reporting, as the institution is perceived as corrupt, unreliable, and unsafe. The most severely affected are the poorest and most vulnerable groups, such as women, indigenous people, Afro descendants, sexual minorities, and migrants. These groups often experience discrimination when seeking justice. Transparency International says its data is a combination of at least 3 data sources from 13 different corruption surveys and assessments. Among the agencies data gathered include the World Bank and the World Economic Forum. The kinds of corruption measured by the Corruption Index include bribery, diversion of public funds, officials using their public office for private gain without facing consequences, ability of governments to contain corruption in the public sector, nepotistic appointments in the civil service, and access to information on government activities.
Washi. Hi people. Washing made so easy since I found Washi. Washing me use wash me clothes and I can say Washi soap powder wash clothes so nice. Washi soap powder leave your clothes color bright. Washi soap powder leave me clothes smelling nice, of course. So give thanks to Washi soap powder for doing my laundry right. Keep my clothes color bright. Have my clothes smelling nice for sure. I could not ask for more. Comes in lemon and original. It is a washing machine in a pack. Washi soap powder wash clothes so nice. Washi soap powder leave your clothes color bright. Washi soap powder have my clothes smelling nice, of course.
Distributors located in the Stabrook Market.
Several vendors operating outside of Monash Wars Limited say the decision by the court would make life difficult for them if they were to move from their present location. The vendors who have removed their stalls from the pavement on Water Street said they have been selling there for years.
It's a very bad impact for me because I got bills to pay, I got things to do. You understand? So without a good option, I don't know what's going to happen. So many things going through my head right now. Trust me, so many things. But we're just waiting to see what the mayor is going to say.
A really difficult, friend. The finance can be low. You can't get to work. What you do? Something years we know we sell on the streets. So we get a finance around the family.
Another vendor said many single parents have been plying their trade there.
We move from the pave, we get on the road now. There's the government road. Why you want to move from in front of? It's not like over at Queensway. My Queensway, then got the old in front. The entrance is there, Queensway entrance is there. Why you want to move from here to how much years we selling here? But I chose here to come and work with me, working with people and saying good morning is problem I go through it. 2 days morning, me go with Mitchell. I have to leave Mitchell at home and going to the work late. But they say come to work late. But after quit, I come here for sale.
Chief Justice Roxanne George in our ruling ordered the council to remove the vendors operating alongside the pavements outside of Monash Wars Limited and around the building. The town clerk had already seen the removal of some 30 vendors selling clothing, footwear and food on the pavement. For these and other stories, do visit us at our website www.rdproductiongy.com.